Hey guys, Tivik here and welcome to episode 51 of Minecraft Season 3. And I'm standing around in my base here. Between this and the previous episode, I've spent quite some time in the Nether. And as you might see on my hotbar, there is a soul shard with wither skeletons. I've gone through 2 vile swords, several levels, and I've managed to get myself 520 kill soul shard. Now, the reasoning for this is that this would give me access to the wither, to the wither boss, so I can start getting some nether stars, because there are some mods that use them and I'd like to use them. And, well, as far as I understand, they don't drop. And I learned this after I had done all the grinding for this soul shard. So, I don't know. I might build one, but don't think I'm gonna do that now. Instead, I want to get started on something else. I did a sheep farm back in my base, and I did some bee breeding. And I've been building a bit on this program. So, I'm thinking I'll start working on... I don't know. Maybe I should set up a bee breeding base so that I can start getting some of the basic bee types. So that I can start producing some of the items that you get from the bees, and we can store that back in our base here. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. However, I don't have so many items that are required for that. I did get a very good suggestion though. Put some sort of cover over these. And that's something I'm definitely gonna do. Because putting covers over those makes these a little bit happier since it's dark. So I'm gonna do this. Like so. As long as it doesn't plant on top of these, I'm fine. I'm just gonna fill this one like so, and oops. There we go, and so. Because if I understand it right, doing this will make it dark enough. I will put a roof on, of course, so that these grow a bit faster. I don't know if this is true. I learned it from a comment. But I'll give it a shot. It's worth a try. Oops. Don't think they like it that dark. Like this. So, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do. We'll see if the production of peat increases after doing this. If it does, then thank you, whoever posted that comment. If not, well, fair enough. Oh yeah, I really should start working on my ender farm. There are so many things that I want to build. And so little time per episode. Let's get started on some bees today. I want to build a bee breeding area. There we go. Let's see if the production speed increases. Where do I want to put the bee breeding area? Well, let's see. Somewhere. That's the crafting area. I want to put all the bee products in the base easily. So I'm going to build a bee house out this direction. So that might be bad, actually. No, if I build it in this direction but go off in that direction, then I shouldn't hit that one and cause trouble. So I will see you guys once I have built a little bit of a platform. Ooh, oak wood. Never mind, we have 20k here. I really need to do something about all this oak. There we go. At least build using it. There we go, and I'll start building here and see you guys in a bit. Yeah, before I start building that, I wanted to build another cool item. And for that, we're gonna need a few superconductors. I believe it's... I'm gonna need 4 copper. I think it's like so. No? It's normal iron? Oops. That's steel. I made a few superconductors and some other items, but now I can't figure out what that would be. Yeah, I'm gonna make this tool. The Varya core. Well, it's not the tool itself that I'm gonna make. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Copper, refined iron, and superconductor. I don't understand it. Oh. It doesn't accept this type of copper. I have a fix for that. Because I made the forged lexicon. This is something that you can use to convert one type of material to another. So if I put that in, I can get this copper out. And I think it's that copper. There we go. Forged dictionary, people. People need to use it. Oh, I'm not gonna make 2. So that one, with the Tesla coil and that, and some superconductors and iridium plates, make the core. And this is used to make the Varya. And for that we're gonna need a laptron crystal, so actually gonna need another diamond. And a little bit of lapis, redstone. We're actually gonna need some lapis too, I think. There we go. 1, 2 of those. Yep, lapis. Like so. 1 there. Also gonna need 1 there. And that core. Refined iron. I can't actually do that. But refined iron up there. These plates was there, and these there. Yes, this makes this little baby. It has a very large storage capacity. 10 million EU. I have no idea how it works. I've never used it. So this might not be an upgrade for me, but with that amount of EU, I sure hope it is. Let's send the UU matter back. The refined iron. Oh, not the wood. Oh well. I'm gonna clean out this here table because we don't need to have that table full of items. Like so. So, how fast is this? Well, very fast is the answer. Very fast. Very fast. Even on wood, which takes forever. Has it got modes? Nope, doesn't seem like it. It's part of the power suits. Yeah, insane. That's what it is. If it can keep up with the power suit sprinting, well, not the power suit, the quantum suit sprint, it's pretty darn cool. But it was expensive, so I don't mind that. So, this is how far I got before I realized I want to build that thing. Anyhow, I'm gonna continue building this. It's gonna be somewhere out here, maybe? Something like that. It's gonna be covered in glass and full of machinery and stuff for bees. Something like that. Yeah, that'll do. I'll just fill this in with wood, so be right back. I'm thinking something like this. And I'm going to dash over to the overworld. Actually gonna go dump some of the stuff that I have in my inventory. Like so. That can go, and that can go, and that can go. And that can go. Over in my... That's not the overworld. This is the overworld. Over here, I have my little not sheep. My little setup with bees. And these are happily producing items, but these are all basic queens, marbled ones, and they're not especially good. I might, in the registry, have some other bees, but they are only drones. I want to keep a few of them, though. And here I have a marshy queen. So I'm gonna clear this up. Have to be very careful. Look at that. It's insanely quick. Wow. It's so fast it actually doesn't even dig them out. What? Wonder if this is a good weapon. Kind of a multi-tool. I haven't built this one before, and I can see why. It's kind of mad. I made a hole in the wall as well. That was not intended. Not that it really matters on a base that I am going to close down. So there we go. Now, to get all these drones and stuff. Oops. Could probably do this. Wow, it's lagging. But now I have plenty of drones. And we're actually gonna need to build an apiary as well outside for these that we make. The marshy queen. Yeah, that's them. And we also need to take a look in these chests here. This one can't do any sort of work on the honeycombs and those. That's because, of course, we don't have power here. Fair do. We're gonna have to set up a new system, and I will do a little bit of work on moving these. I will definitely need to set some kind of what do you call it? I need to set some kind of storage for these guys. I don't have chests for them, and I don't have barrels for them, but I'm thinking I'll set something like that up before we actually start working on the bees themselves. We'll also need to move the bee analyzer, the interactive sorters. I might do this using turtles instead. Just have the turtle put it into the bee analyzer. But yeah, we'll see how I... What happened there? What? Did they not drop? That would make me very sad, because that... Huh. What happened to them? It's a bit of a... Okay, works as a weapon as well. Oh, okay. Oops. Did they fall down here? I do not want to lose those. Anyhow, I'm gonna clear up this area and move stuff over to the other base and see how I decide to put things. So be right back. I'm just checking on my 2 quarries that I built, and I have installed another mod that will probably please a lot of you guys, but that means I need to go for some unloaded chunks. And that means I need to get all this stuff moved. Well, let's see. Something like that. And that, and that. I'll lose a little bit of biofuel on this, but, well, fuel. Is it biofuel? Yeah, it's biofuel. But that's no biggie. I had to improved this with a total of 3 machines. The reason why I stopped with the bee construction, I moved everything over, but I will want to start using applied energistics for storage, for sorting. And that's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me because I've never used it. But it's supposed to be working very well with logistic pipes. So I'm gonna pick these machines up. We're gonna dive into the water here. That was not intended. Yeah, I went on a bit of a hunt. I spent about 15 minutes draining all my power that I had. I was down to 5% power. Trying to find some of the quartz crystals that I need for applied energistics. And let's just say... Oh, you can do that. So I picked up the engines. It didn't like being picked up using the Varya, it seems. And I went off into the distance to find a good place to set up... to set up a new quarry. And I'm gonna do that here now. You've seen me set one up, so I'm not gonna bother you guys with it, but I'm gonna set the same thing up with these machines going... Oh dear lord. Don't die on me, book. 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pipes going in, I'll send them on this side here, like so. And so, we'll put these in here. And as usual, like so. Of course, these need to be shifted around so they connect. And then we need to get my liquid tesseract and more liquiducts. Like this. And we put the liquid tesseract there, and we ask this one to receive only biofuel. And whoosh, they are now full of biofuel. And I just realized that I need some way of giving these guys redstone, so I suppose I have to go below on these again, as I did on the last one. I can probably do this still. I will need some buckets. Do I have buckets? Probably not. But let's get 2. While I remember, let's set the book here. So that I can go back to this place. It's gonna be dig site 2 actually, but I'm gonna steal some of the water over here. There we go. And we need an infinite source here somewhere, so let's just dig one there. There we go. And now, let's see. Did I get my accumulators? Yes, I did. There we go. And some water going... Well, liquiducts. Below. And some going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below here. There we go. Anyhow, I'm gonna finish this up and be right with you guys, and I will let the quarry run for a little while before I hop back into the game. So, see you shortly. I am back in my base, and I just had a crash. I started up my my digger. Let's see, peat is now going 9 per 5 minutes. It's not that much faster. Anyhow, I started up my Quarry, and I went back here to craft these energy sensor cards. These are crafted using frequency transmitter, EU reader, and paper. So nothing really complicated, but you did miss it. The reason why I crashed was because of the Varya tool. It seems to not like things that you do. Anyhow, these sensor location cards are linked up to these storage units, to these MFSUs, which means that I can, by using this computer, wrapping this particular peripheral, which I will put... I think I will actually use a modem for this and send this as a message to update this information. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll be better. And I will put the computer that reads this here. So we can put the turtle there and the block there. This is the sensor one. Let's see. The lowest X. First. So that would be the most east-bound one. I'm looking south now. This is north. So yeah, east and walking towards west. Should be the other way around. Yeah, let's do the other way around. Anyhow, this computer I need to program. And what I can do, if I do test, nothing will happen. Let me go down here. I have a borrowed program here that lets me list tables. Didn't I? Is it top? There we go. There we go. It's energy L and max storage. Energy L and max storage L for each of these. That's good. I'm gonna write a short program for this. What's the ID for this? Number 2. Anyhow, I'll write a short program that will read the data out of these MFSUs. And it will keep the data and keep track on how much EU is going in and out of the system. It will read fairly often, so I'll be back in a short while. I just made a simple reader. Took a little bit of time, but sorry about that. Took a little bit of time, but now it's actually outputting the energy levels. I will probably neaten this a bit and fix it up and make it look better and move it probably somewhere else. But for now this works. These bars here, I hacked this together. I will make a class out of these or something that I can reuse, but I'll do that between episodes because I want the similar ones for this tank and for this tank so that we can see what levels we are at biomass and at biofuel in buckets, of course. But this one here is pretty much hard-coded in how it works, so I can't easily change this. What I could do, I suppose, is well, I suppose I could make this thing, the element, into one class, so I can just plop it in here and just put in whatever information that I get. Right now, this one here is sending data. Oh, not to the turtle. It's sending data from what it grabs on these here. If I take 2 of these out, oh, that probably crashed. Yep, because It is expecting to have 4. Let's restart that one. Much better. So using this, it will probably, I suppose, if I start doing this for a while, just drain out my energy level a little bit. It's very fast doing that with this zoom around like this, and I'm not gonna make you guys dizzy. And let's just dump this in. That's good. It should drop a little bit more. This will take forever. However, once it goes below about 60%, it'll turn yellow, and once it goes below a third, it'll turn red. So that will help. What I'm thinking about doing is a touchscreen thing for this, so that I can do a similar thing with that, set a max amount that I want to have, click this one, and it will show up below here on how much I have in storage. We'll see what I do about that. It's a bit complicated, and it's totally not really something that I need to focus on. Speaking of, let's see. 11 quartz. That's not a lot. I was thinking, let's head over to the quarry and see how deep they are this time. We need to go to the dig site, but we'll make a stop in the overworld. I need to move this. I want to make this a following book so that I can easily get there. How are these guys looking? Good with water. Oh. You guys haven't gotten very far, have you? And we have this bug again, where it... Okay, there we go. It's going to the base at least, but they haven't gotten past the sand layers yet, so this is gonna take a while. Anyhow, I'm gonna end this episode. It's a bit of a messy episode, I'm sorry about that. I didn't really have a plan when I started, and you can probably tell. But before we go, let's take a look at this here library. This is a Thaumcraft library. No, it's a Mistcraft library. Lets me pick up pages. So we got the page for lava lakes, double length, extreme hills biome, and birch forest. Now, I don't really need this, considering that I already have the Mistcraft cheated in book. But, oh, look at that. I didn't know that. Oh, a lot of chests. Oh, well, terrains. I will save these though. There might be more. I'm gonna get the books. Books, I can never get enough of them. But what I am thinking is for my next season, whenever I start that, I will play Mistcraft legit. Which means a lot of exploring and using the overworld for as long as I have to. Which will probably be for a very long time since, well, you know. There we go. How many books? Wow, that's a lot of them. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.